Alright, the secrets to not getting sick. And I say secrets tongue-in-cheek because obviously there's no secrets at all. Now, I want to preface this video by telling you a little story. So about a year ago, I got sick. And it wasn't too bad, probably just a regular cold. But I remember vividly my throat being very, very sore and it hurting a lot, to the point where drinking water was very painful. This really pissed me off and called me weird, but it made me mad to the point where I decided, hey, being sick sucks. I don't want to be sick anymore. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to not get sick ever again. So that took place in November of 2014. It is now November 2015 and I've been sick free for a whole year. Now obviously there are some things you can't control because obviously there's bacteria everywhere, but there are a myriad of different things and steps you can take to ensure that you don't become sick and you can prevent it. So because I'm such a caring, benevolent, and selfless guy, I decided to share these steps with you in this video. Alright, so number one. At the time I was reading a book called Salt, Sugar, Fat by Michael Moss, which I highly recommend by the way, but after reading that book I realized how much the food giants, aka the fast food industry, really influences our decisions. So long story short, I made a conscious effort to cut out all processed foods from my diet, as well as carbonated, sugary drinks. Now of course, it's fine to eat sweets and fast food every once in a while. A bunch of things are okay in moderation, but like the saying goes, it's not what you eat 10% of the time that kills you, it's what you eat 90% of the time that does. Another thing that goes along with consumption is that I only drank water. My best advice to everybody, especially kids, would be to stay away from processed sugary beverages, like pop or soda or anything that has artificial flavor. Another thing, people, exercise. I can't stress that enough. Do it a few times a week. You don't have to go crazy, with bodybuilding, CrossFit, or go all out in powerlifting. Just take up some aerobic or some anaerobic exercises. Do some HIIT, do some bodyweight exercises. The point is get moving, especially those of you who sit for a prolonged period of time. And something that goes along with that is stretching. I made myself a custom stretching routine that I do every single morning. Do the basics, open up your thoracic, open up your hips, stretch your hip flexors, stretch your neck. Finally, we've talked about diet and working out. Now let's talk about rest. Plain and simply put, just do your best to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Now I know people's schedules are pretty hectic with family, work, things like that, but it's very, very crucial. One tip I can give to those people who get 6 or less hours of sleep per night is in the middle of the day, try to take at least 30 minutes to take a quick nap. Another little tip I can give you in terms of drinking more water, I got this from my buddy Tony Versick. I'll link his stuff in the description. He's very motivational, but he says always put a glass of water by the sink. That way it holds you accountable to drink more water. So whenever you see that glass, just fill it up and drink water before or after you brush your teeth. So that's it, people. I know these sound pretty rudimentary and basic, but these are just the things and the steps I took to stay sick-free for a year. So take them into consideration. You can prevent unnecessary colds and sicknesses the natural way too, I didn't use any pills, no medicine, no antibiotics, nothing fake. So to recap and bring this all together, take care of your diet, cut out all processed foods, and if you can, eat only organic food. 2, exercise at least 3 to 4 times a week, and if you can, try to squeeze in some fundamental stretching in there. And 3, try to get at least 7 hours of sleep a night. Essentially, if you do all these 3 things, I think you should be good. I personally feel fantastic. My vitality is through the roof. To end, I want to say this. Think about how much your family, your coworkers, or even you yourself get sick. The common pesty colds can be avoided, so just implement the things that I shared in this video. Just think about how much time you waste when you're laying down sick, feeling like crap, or going to the doctor, or how much money you spend going to the doctor and paying for medicine or antibiotics. Trust me, all of that adds up. So be mindful and stay healthy, my friends. Last side note, if you're interested, down below in the description, I'll link up some videos to fundamental stretches that I think are very important. I'll link the book that I talked about and probably a few other books and also Tony's channel as well. So if you want to, check those out. And once again, stay healthy, my friends. See ya.